My name is Megan,
And I'm Holly.
and we're doing our project on mat ball, which is basically kind of a form of kickball, but there's still 4 bases, but each of the bases is a lot bigger because when you get on base, you don't have to run every single time, and multiple people can fit on each base. So like you can have 10 people on base if you want. So some of the main key point rules of the game are basically when you're up to bat, there's obviously offense and defense. When you're kicking the ball, the pitcher is going to throw you 5 pitches, and on the last pitch, if you don't make any contact with the ball, then it's not an out, but it's just you rotate to the next batter. And if you say you do kick the ball and it goes in the air, say it's a pop fly, and the team catches it, you can't just run to the next base. You have to tag up before you can advance. So for those of you who don't know what tagging up means, when the ball is kicked in the air, so it's a pop-up, and the other team catches the ball, you can't just take off running to the next base. You have to go back and tag the base that you were already at, and then you can run, but you can't just directly run. And also in this game, so there's going to be 3 outs, and you can get those outs, whether it's you can either catch it, or if it's a ground out, you can throw it to the base before the runner gets there, or you can peg in this game. Hopefully not too hard, but if they're in the base path, then you can hit them with the ball and then they'll be out.
So the skills and tactics that you need for this game is kicking, catching, throwing, and pitching. We're going to demonstrate catching. So when it's in the air above your waist, you want to have a diamond shape to catch it. Okay, now we're going to show you how to field a grounder. So you're going to have your pinkies together and you're going to charge towards the ball.
So one of the biggest issues with kind of kickball and mat ball and any of those strike field games is a lot of people don't know how to properly throw a ball, which can really hurt a team in the game. So basically what you're going to do is, depending on whichever hand is your dominant hand, you're obviously going to put it in that hand. So I'm right-handed, so what you're going to do is you're going to open up, you're going to open up your shoulders to a T position, and then you're going to point your non-dominant leg out to kind of point to where your target is. And then when you're getting ready to throw, you want to take your arm all the way back and point to wherever your target is, and then throw it. So there's different types of kicks that you can do in the game of mat ball. One of them being a bunt, which means you kind of lightly tap it with your foot to where it goes kind of somewhere around home plate, to where it doesn't go out of bounds or foul, and then you run first. Another type of kick is just a regular kick, where you're trying to hit it as far as possible. Usually with kicking, so you don't hurt your foot, you always kind of want to hit it from the inside of the sole of your foot, because if you hit it off your toes, it's going to hurt. So basically, mat ball is different from kickball because the bases are much wider, meaning that multiple people can fit on a base at a time, and you don't have to run every single time the ball is kicked. So you can choose whether you want to run if you're comfortable with where the ball goes or not.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about pitching. So when you're pitching, your team is going to have a designated pitcher. You guys can switch out, but your team is going to be pitching to you. And so when you're pitching, you want to have a nice, slow, steady ball. You don't want it to bounce. And you have to be mindful of what the opponent's dominant foot is. So if she's right-footed, you want to throw it towards her right foot. And you want it to be around home plate so that it's an easy kick.
So if you're the defensive team and they kick it really, really far out to the outfield, or kick it all the way back to the wall, you clearly, a lot of people won't be able to get the ball all the way back into either the pitcher or the infielders. So when they go and get the ball, you always have to have a cutoff person that's on sort of the same side of the field. That is basically literally your cutoff in the middle, to where they can throw it, they can retrieve the ball, throw it to the cutoff, and the cutoff can throw it into the infield. Another thing for the defensive standpoint is kind of where to throw the ball. Say that there's a person on first base, you kind of have to be in a tactical mindset of, should I get a double play? So if it's kind of kicked to any side of this field, you kind of want to either peg the person and then try to get another person out at first, or throw it to the second baseman, and the second baseman can try and turn that into a double play. If there's a person on second and third, you don't necessarily want to kick the ball towards the third base side or anywhere on that side because you obviously want your teammates to run home, and if it's on that side of the field, it's going to be hard for them to leave the base. A lot of the times, it's beneficial to like kick it more towards like if the people are on second and third, to kick it towards first base because it gives them an opportunity to have enough freedom to like run home.